All right, folks, welcome. Left Turn Podcasting coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. Oh, yeah, here we go. Something big like normal. It's TNT. You know, Thursday night Talladegers, Thursday night Daytonas, Thursday night Top Guns coming at you. And, man, we got some fast drivers going to be just getting wild and crazy with this thing tonight. We have an all-new format. Again, we got to throw it up. We got to throw something different. It's Super Speedway, so let's challenge these guys even further, yeah? So basically, it's going to be a little bit of a heat race, or a lot of bit of a heat race, which we're going to bring our specialist in here on that one to describe what we're going to throw down tonight. But, man, we got all kinds of fun stuff getting thrown out. All this is brought to you today by Century 21, Hometown Realty, all over the U.S., all over the world. We have March of Dimes. Oh, my goodness. So look them up if you like, but amazing sponsor for the TNT program. I can't say enough for March of Dimes right now, but we're going to be getting into that further on throughout the season. So, and then, of course, we have JCR, another amazing sponsor kicking it out there today for FRR, and they're part of the TNT. So, a lot of great individuals coming together to bring all of you great fans out there this amazing footage. So, we got, again, a great program ahead of you, and let's see if we got Marley on board. Marley, you got a copy?
I'm here, brother.
Yeah, thank you, dog. I appreciate that. All right. Well, you know, hey, we're trying to look as good as in the booth as you guys are going to look out there on track today. So I think it's going to be a good one, I hope.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We got a monster format coming at you guys. It's dirt tracking at super speedways. It's like the opposite. It's like normally the dirt tracking is all these like short, quick races, you know, on dirt, and now we're throwing that on a huge track. This is going to be awesome, Tron.
Yeah, we got that race format up for you right now. If you'd like to try to go over that for our fans, we got the Team 1, Team 2. Kind of give them a rundown of what we have for our teams here. So we have March of Dimes team, C21 team, Heat team, JCR team, and LTB team, correct?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And all these teams have 5 drivers, so it's going to be 5-on-5 on each race. Now, we can't show you really here on this photo, you know, what teams are racing what, because we are doing a random draw for this first one here. So,
that's where I come into play, right? That's me, right? That's me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be wild.
Right.
And but you got 2 teams racing, you know, on race 1, and then 2 teams racing on race 2. And then those teams are going to battle it out for race 3. And then you're going to get a winner of that championship bracket. And then on the loser bracket, the losers of race 1 and race 2 are going to race each other. And then the winner of that race will face the winner of race 3. And then we'll get a winner from there. And then you'll have a winner of the loser bracket. So then those 2 teams march on to the semifinals. Now that lucky team that gets that bye week. Okay, now this week, it's the first week. It's a little different. So that first team that gets that bye week is a random draw this week. But from now on, it's a reward. So whichever team wins the championship of the week, they get that bye week going forward. So next week, whoever wins tonight, they get that bye week going forward. They get to already advance to the semifinals. They don't have to worry about losing in that winners or loser bracket. They move on to those semifinals.
Wow.
So the winner of the winners bracket races that bye week team, whoever that is. We're not sure yet.
All right. So
a lot of anticipation going on amongst these drivers.
Well,
and then the winner of that race there, they move on to the championship. So if that bye week team loses, then they race the winner of that loser bracket. So with the winner of that team, then they move on to the championship, and then we get ourselves a winner. Now, as far as points go, because this is a 20-week season for this TNT format here. And so for each race win, these teams get 1 point. For the semifinals, the teams get 3 points. For the championship, they get 8 points. So there's a lot of points to be won by each team tonight. And each team also gets 2 chances to advance themselves to that championship. So it's an equal opportunity for all these teams, and it's going to be a great show, Tron.
Sounds like a one heck of a race here when it comes down to. We're going to see a lot of side by side because it's going to be a getting it to the front from what it looks as if. I mean, we're talking small percentages on laps. So what was it, 8% on each one of the heats to 13? Is that what it was?
Yeah. So each heat race is only 8 laps. It's just like your public lobbies that a lot of our fans are used to running in. And then the championship race is a 13-lap race. So, and you're going to see a lot of side-by-side racing because you're going to have both teams trying to get to that front. Because the one thing that's the wildest thing about this is the fact that each team has 5 cars, but the first car to cross that line advances their team. So if you have 5 cars on the inside and 5 cars on the outside, if that outside line gets that momentum and that outside car crosses that line first for Team LTB or Team C21 or March of Dimes, that team advances to the next round. So it's going to be something to watch.
I'm excited to see what we're about ready to throw down here. A super speedway with a dirt track format. Hey, why not? You know, let's do something different around here. That's what we're known for. So, hey, let's go ahead and get this thing up and going. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for it. How about hey Tron, how about we let these drivers know what team is racing when? Let's do that random draw here.
Right now, I got you going on right now. All right, so first pickers here. Let me bring us back to the booth here, so that way it's verified and justified, if you will. There we go. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Tron. Oh, yeah, I'm back. All right, here we go. So let's go with a little lotto action with my little lotto bucket here, and let's see what the first team's going to be. Oh goodness, LTB got it first, buddy. LTB, first one out.
LTB?
Yep.
All right, LTB.
Second team out. March of Diamonds. All right, second team down and out of there. All right, let's go with our third teamers. Third teamer's going to be Team Heat. Get that Team Heat out of here too, man. Come on. Come on, what we got? All right, fourth team's going to be JCR. So do I need to pull the last one out of it or no? Last team's going to be...
Last one is the bye week.
Century 21 is going to get that buyer. Hey, bye-bye, baby. You're going to go right over to the semis.
C21 with the bye week.
Going with them semis, dude. All right, cool deal, man. I'm stoked about all of this. And let's see. I can go over that format. We can let it play for everybody. See what we got shaking.
Yeah.
All right, give me one moment, folks. Let's shift over to the TNT.
How about we hop on into this lineup and show these drivers or show these fans what drivers are racing tonight?
That's what I love about Marley. He always a little late to the party, but he loves to make a grand entrance because we in it now, baby. All right, race format kicking up here right now. As you see here, we have the lineups for the race 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So the way that they're going to race each other vigorously. Each team's going to be getting her done, and they're going to move forward. As they move forward, they're going to catch up to that Century 21, and then it's on for the gustos after that. Remember, there is still a lot of prize money in store here, over $2,000 in store for the winning team. So that's one heck of an upgrader, if you will. Can't wait for this one. But again, it's at the end of this long, drawn-out season. That's gonna, it's gonna test the wits and styles of all these drivers because we keep throwing a little something different at them, especially with this new style of format here. So it's dirt track style of racing and a super speedway speed. Yeah, and it's gonna be one fast pace. Little rockets, man. We're gonna light the fire, kick the tires because it's on, Big Daddy. Oh, let's see. Oh, here we go. There she is, bringing her up now. A little stalled out there. Okay, so you're checking it out here. We have first team up there. Marley, you're jumping in on this one. Look at this. E2, there you go. Esport, the number 14. Marley's in the number 12. We have Mac Attack in the the 22 car. All right, so Mac's still going to be sporting that same number that he tends to cruise around on track. AZA in the number 24. Sweet. And that's going to round out. Oh, no. Let's see. We have JCR. JWoww is back in that 62. Keep your eyes out there for that cat, man. He's always fast no matter where he goes. All right, this is C21 team. Kiss My Asphalt. McLovin. Pitbull. Robbie Racing and TN Killer. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's go with it. Here we go. Kiss My Asphalt in that number 9 car. Oh, man. Now, she's going to be proving her stuff out there today. So, she's fast and handy with that wheel. She's going to get up on it. We've got McLovin in that number 10 car. Man, he is impressive on track, short track, middle track. Don't matter, man. He's all about it. Pitbull, look for his aggression out there on track. He's fast to the point, and he's going to be in that number 20 car. Robbie Racing, yeah, my man Robbie in that number 37. Keep a close eye on that machine right there, because that guy is fast, clean, and methodical. TN Killer going to be running that 95 today, so make sure you watch him in that 95, rolling her through. And see, we got T. That all right. Oh, that's right. Heat team now up. Let's see. Oh, A Hundo NASCAR going to be team captain of this one. A Hondo NASCAR, there he is, my man. Now this guy, he's fast, he's dominated all kinds in a multitude of different leagues, and now he's going to show him what's up at TNT. He's going to have Trenton 1 right there in that number 4 car right alongside with them. So great little team here. Quarter Panel Outlaw, my man Quarter. He's in this thing, and I'm going to get to him here in a moment. So let's give me 1 second here after this guy's done. T-Skins in the 19. Oh, got some good talent up in this thing. Can't wait to see it. My man Van in at number 41. Yeah, he is just a Richter racer of all kinds and sorts all the way through. Short tracks, big tracks, road course, don't matter. JCR team up now. An amazing sponsor for Front Row Racing. And again, when it comes to his help with the TNT endeavors, amazing. Mucka in that number 2. CEO of Front Row Racing, just speaking about him. This man goes through too much. I can't even get into it in one breath. So, no Prime Trekkie. Yeah, look at this cat. And I love the thumbnail. This is cool stuff in that number 5 right there. That was legit. Love it. Got some Optimus Prime in that thing. Oh, we got, looks like War Eagle in the number 6 car. Got OG. What? Did something. He's going to do it all tonight at number 13 car. Check out that one, man. That's some stylish stuff there Marley's creating. Got super fast going down in this thing right now as well. He's going to be cranking that number 73 car. All right. And here it is. March of Diamonds right here. And that is True Death is going to be, I believe, the team leader on that one. Yeah, my man True Death in that number 3 car. Oh, look for that guy screaming around this track, leading that team to victory. He's also team captain of the RCR team over in Front Row. All right, Z centralized at number 8. Oh, look for that Caterpillar number 8 come roaring through this field. Man, oh, Steel, he ain't going to roar through the field. He's going to fly over it. Look for this man right here in the number 17 car. All right, a.k.a. Rubbernecker in this number 32 car. Man, he's going to be getting it done even with the walker. Look at that thing. Ow! All right, here we go. The number 42 car, Street Machine. Now, I'm unfamiliar with Street Machine, but last time I seen him get it done, he was getting down. So, man, that's going to round out our field right there. We're going to go ahead, get us over to our national anthem. We're going to kick this thing off in just one moment. All right, folks, we are back. We get ready to fire up these hot rods, man, and send these jokers out on track. Can't wait to see what they're about ready to throw down. Let me get a check in with my man quarter panel. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud. How you doing?
Oh, we doing fantastic, man. How about yourself? You about ready to crank that car up, dude?
Oh, you know, man, ready to go fast over here, buddy.
I'm hoping so, man. We're looking for someone to go fast, dude. Is that you?
You know it, man. You know it. Team Heat gonna take some tonight.
I'll copy all of that. And here we go. With that cue, he got my drivers on board. Here we go. All right, drivers! For them Talladegers! Start that engine! All right, we are fired up. So we are going to get on over into the race here in just a moment. So just give us 1 second. All of this again brought to you by Century 21. We've got March of Dimes, and of course we got JCR on board as well. So man, we got a good slew of great sponsors here, and we're gonna throw back a little bit with NASCAR throwback commercials. So be back in just a moment.
NASCAR Passing by Team Monte Carlo.
Go, go! You're never going to get by there. This car behind us, go! The red hell on the right, let's go, go, go! Blah, blah, blah. What'd you say? I guess my 7 NASCAR championships are clogging up my ears, huh? Now here, there's 2 ways to do this. There's my way and the wrong way.
Want to be like the Earnhardts? Drive the all-new Chevy Monte Carlo. The cars more champions depend on. Chevy, we'll be there.
Right from the start, to be a winner was always born from the tradition of hard work. It takes every individual working together in the shops, garage, pits, and on the track, united by a single goal, giving their very best to win as a team. It's what makes NASCAR such a great American sport.
Just how good are genuine GM parts? Good enough for Dale Earnhardt, 3-time Winston Cup driving champion. And the same kind of quality that goes into the GM parts for his car goes into the GM parts for your car. So get the goods under your hood. Genuine GM parts from Mr. Goodwrench. Only at GM dealers. Only on GM cars.
Explain it. You're kind of in a limbo zone. Time's different, speed's different, everything works different. It sounds totally cosmic. What do you mean? It's out there somewhere. Kyle Petty and Mellow Yellow. There's nothing mellow about him.
They call me the Intimidator. When I'm cooking, I'm unbeatable. Give the folks what they came for. Give them their money's worth. I'm friendly. Just don't cut in front of me.
It's good to know that in an era of superstars, big corporate sponsorships, and network TV deals, there's an organization that also cares about fairness and sportsmanship, that realizes its fans are the sole reason for its success, and knows it should never go so fast that it can't slow down if there's a good enough reason. This is NASCAR, and this is the way we've done things for 50 years.
Where's he going? I don't know. Hey, he's going hunting.
Man, I thought you'd never get here. You got your camo?
I never go anywhere without my real tree.
Man, what took you so long?
I had to drive 500 miles to get here.
There's no track in the world that's tougher on brakes than the one in Martinsville, Virginia. And when drivers take the green flag here, they all have one thing in common: the same brand of brakes. Because without them, you can't come down this straightaway at 120 miles an hour and still make it through the turn. So which brand do the top drivers use to get them through 500 laps at Martinsville? Performance Friction Carbon Metallic. And we stock them at AutoZone.
That's me, Bill. Here we are at the Super 8.
For reservations, call 1-800-800-8000. How fire-breathing dragons scorch.
The NASCAR Ride-Along program puts you in the action.
Oh, this is great. What? You said this is great. Yeah. Yeah. Pepper really seems to be enjoying himself today. He might want to get his head back in the window. You think so? Yeah.
NASCAR on ESPN. Come along for the ride.
Come on, here's that guy. Here's that guy. Okay. Coming in, guys.
Look, Bill's in trouble. Don't worry, Bill. We'll take it from here. Go. Here.
Where can you always find a fast and friendly drive-thru crew? Did somebody say McDonald's?
I think they're the best fans in the whole world. Most of the tracks we go to, there's not a vacant seat anywhere.
It's great to be part of a sport that keeps getting bigger and better every year.
I love automobile racing. I couldn't be doing this if there weren't people in the grandstands.
They're what make NASCAR. Just thank you. Thank you for all the times that you come to the racetrack and sit in the rain. Thank you for all the times you come to the racetrack and sit in 200-degree heat. Thanks.
NASCAR fans, it's true. You're the best in all of sport.
NASCAR Passing by Team Monte Carlo.
Come on, man, go. You're never going to get by anybody from this far behind us. Go. The big
All right, folks, so we are coming up here. We got about 40 seconds left. Appreciate all the patience. Just waiting to get into this thing, finally getting some insight and info over, and we are good. So if you're tuning in a little late, we're firing it off tonight, folks. We're doing the TNT. We are doing a dirt-style format when it comes to the Super Speedway. It's going to be pretty epic. And while I do have a moment before I forget, I'd like to give a quick and very special shout-out to a good friend of mine, Rachel. It is her birthday today, so just wanted to throw, that's Rachel Napomo, just so you know. So she is a lot of years young. So I just want to get, here we are about ready to go. All right, so we are going and gone. Best of luck to everybody. We'll see what's going to happen on this thing. I'm excited. So we got 8 laps. First heat, second heat, 8 laps. Bunch of 8-lappers. Go fast. Go crazy with it. Ain't no damage. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that fuel. Ain't no tire wear. Nothing. We're just going fast here. That's exactly what they're going to try to get done tonight. I'm excited to see what exactly they have in plan. You know, because you're going to have to get that outside line running. And what do you do? Run around on the bottom, everybody? Nope. Yeah, that's not going to get it done at the end. Guaranteed. All right, here we go. We're in this one now. Bringing us to the race. First heat here. We got team heat up in this die. And we gone. Green flag, all kinds. Marley in that 12 car sitting there on the bottom. So this is 10 cars. You got 5 on 5 right here. This is going to be a quick, short go-getter. Get these things up to speed. Get those lines moving. And be gone with it. Now, there's a mix-up of cars throughout. So it's not all one team on the bottom, not all one team on the top. They're going to have to try to find each other. Look like we were getting a little bit of beating and bangers right there. The 22 of Mac Attack right there on the bumper. of Marley in that 12 car. Ooh, 42 right there. Ooh, nice. Oh, almost a little bit of contact there, up high to the outside. Lining up on the bottom now. Marley's having a little bit of a substantial gap ahead, but that just means that they're going to be able to spool up a little something back here, and they are. You got 4 or 5 cars lined up on the outside, 2 lined up on the inside. I'm pretty sure they're going to get overrun and overtaken. The 42 car out to the outside. Amazing. Good run right there. We got Lynch in this one, ETU in this one. All right, that's a Street Machine to the outside, leading something fierce with that 42 car. Will he hold it to the outside? He's going to dive to the bottom. He does dive to the bottom. The 32 car right there as well. That's Mr. Rubbernecker. Completing the lap 1. So again, this is an 8-lap race, very short. Get to the point. Let's go. So they're going to need to get the outside line moving, but they've already got 2 cars falling back right now, and I don't believe they're going to be able to catch that pack. So that takes a lot of that, or some more of that strategy away. Lined up on the bottom, still looking outside. Nothing quite yet. Everyone looking for that momentum. This is a go fast. This is nothing but hammer down. We'll line up on the bottom again. Looking for that extra special run, if you will. .42 haul and nail. That Street Machine still taking it pretty hard right now. Holding that bottom nicely. 32 right there on him. And look at this, the 17. All right, that's my man, Man of Steel right there. Watch out, dude. He's going to fly over you. And I believe that's True Death right there in that 3 car. Is that him? Dow Chevy. Yeah, got to be. All patriotic as all kinds right now. I was going to say it. All right, still running on the bottom right now. Looking to see who's going to get that outside and moving to advance. 3 car holding strong in that 4th position. 42 still leading us. That Street Machine doing a fine job. Rubbernecking that 32. Holding in that 2nd place. We got Man of Steel in that 3rd. True Death in that 3 car in that 4th spot. And then rotating back a little bit further. See if we can get ourselves a run. We can see Mac Attack back within 22. The 12 car of Marley and the 24. No, that wasn't easy. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, that's right. I was on it. Good. I'm getting better at this stuff, folks. Still running that bottom. Everyone lined up nose to tail right now. About halfway through this thing. I believe we're coming up on 4 lappers. All right, looked like Mac Attack jumped to the outside, trying to get some kind of momentum, some kind of a run. Because it's going to take a little bit to get next to these guys. They're all lined up on the bottom. When you're all lined up on the bottom, guess what happens? It goes pretty fast. So it takes a little bit of time for you to get those cars, and they have a minimal amount of numbers right here. As you see those 2 cars way in the back, they fell back out of the draft, and this pack is continuing to leave them. So far, I'm seeing a bunch of, solid bottom line running. .42 still holding it tough. Now, he got that outside line to run in the beginning. Got it to get around Mac Attack and Marley, who were that 1st and 2nd cars. Now, here we come. Looks as if maybe Marley is that Marley to the outside with Mac? And Easy E in the 24 trying to find themselves a run. These cars are spooled up, wound up, and they're going. It's hard to get a hold of that 42 right now. The 32 is just glued to that bumper. 17, nice run. 3 car of True Death right there with him. coming close to our final laps here. Remember, it's an 8 short, quick lap. So you're looking, 12, 13 minutes between runs. The winner of this team will advance. Marley will jump in as soon as this race is over. Give us a quick insight on who's where, who's moving forward, who's moving back. Now, it's a whole new format right here, folks. If you're tuning in a little bit late, what we got going on here is a dirt style, program. Whoa, loose! And not pointing in the right direction. Spun around. Oh, man, that's going to drop a teammate 4. I believe that was a Heat team. Double check there on that one. Or is it the LTB team? Last lapper right there said will look as if the 42 of Street Machine got that one. 32 pushing him pretty tough right there. Man is still coming in that 3rd position. And it looks like possible True Death may have got a little piece of that action at the end. So what this means here is that leading car, Street Machine, and his team will advance to the next round. So a pretty nice run there. Again, there we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So March of Dimes got it. Wow. Wow. Put the smackdown and the smoke at the same time, dude. Ooh. Pretty good stuff right there. I'm just saying. All right. I'm just saying, hey, it's not because of what you're driving, right? I got some Fords out there. I'm just curious, All right. No, it was up below the belt. My bad, dog. My bad. All right. So it looks like March of Dimes is moving forward, correct? And it looks like. All right, JCR up next against Team Heat. Now, this is an elimination round, correct? No, it's not. This is not elimination round. So the next round's going to be elimination. Okay. Copy that, Team Heat. All right, that's what we do. Hey, that's all you guys say to me, actually, because when it comes to that, me and my surf, man, go with the flow as much as possible, all right? Don't fight against it. That's going to wear you down. All right, so we are just waiting for an invite over to that one, and they'll let me know what's going on when it comes to the kickoff. Correct, bud? All right, yep. So we got a few seconds here, folks. I'm gonna throw you on a quick Century 21 commercial, and we're gonna wait for the drop of the next green flag. Give us one moment.
Emily!
Jason?
Before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good. You need to hear this, too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right. These are for you.
Thank you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Oh, hello. This kitchen? Open concept. Complete with a modern art gallery. And the master bath? Masterpiece. There's great hidden storage. It's got a man cave. A home gym. Smells. And the neighbors? Awesome. Looking good, Steve. But the only problem?
Who are you?
I don't live here, because a real estate agent never showed us this place.
The following is based on a true feeling.
So, what are we thinking? Is this the one?
You're really good at this. And that's what it feels like when there's a Century 21 agent in the house. Smarter, bolder, faster, and ranked highest overall satisfaction for first time and repeat homebuyers and sellers by J.D. Power.
Ever been in a balloon before?
It's our first time.
Hey.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the landing!
But how will we...
The landing! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we...
The closing!
Alright folks, welcome back. We are still on hold for our next round. Our next round's going to be Team Heat versus the Team JCR. So we got a pretty slew of drivers right there waiting for the clock and the notification to get on into this party because it's going to be a good one. I hopes. There he is. There he is. Hold on a second. Let me get Quarter up on this one. Hey, my man, Quarter. Quarter, you got a copy.
You know it, buddy.
All right, so let's go over verifications when it comes down to our next teams here. We got Team Heat and we got Team JCR getting ready to throw down 8 laps, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so how are we looking on our countdown for our fans out there who are so patiently waiting, which we totally appreciate. Yes.
We are looking pretty good. We should be starting up just about here any second.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah, give me just a second. I believe we're getting ready to start her up.
Cool deals, man. That's what we're looking to hear right there. We want to see some racing, man, and we want to see it now. It's going to be some good stuff. Again, we're at Talladega. You're tuning a little late. This is a dirt-style format when it comes to them super speedways. So we're going to send them fast, and we're going to send them for a short period of time per time. So they got to get crazy with it instantaneously. There ain't no messing around and waiting around here, all right? It's to the gustos right off the bat, all right?
Pedal to the metal, baby.
You know this one, man. For this thing. Pedal to the metal and the thing to the floor. You know? See if you guys. Hey, let's see if you guys know what movie I just quoted there. That's old school too. I'll give you a hint. Burt Reynolds. Oh yeah. All right, man. Okay, so while we're still waiting, let's go over a couple quick things here. We do have the front row racing league race coming up on Sunday. What's up?
Hey, you got a copy?
Oh yeah, we got a copy.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know when that green flag drops, baby. Just pay attention.
We waiting. We ready to rock right now. So are we on countdown?
We will be there very soon.
Copy that. All right, so like we get back to it, we got Front Row Racing League coming up here on Sunday night at 9 o'clock. These cats are throwing it down all kinds, man. I'm so stoked for them. We just finished up New Hampshire. If you missed that one, go get to that. Some cool stuff there. LTV always trying to throw a little something extra into the mix there, so trying to make it nice and lively for you.
Tron's screen has flipped.
Hey, that's us. All right, let's get into this Joker. What do you say? I'm about ready for it.
Woo! I'm ready. I get to watch this one.
Oh no! All right, so look like we got Marley in the booth watching this guy, and he's going to help commentate. Man, I missed you in the booth, but I swear it, dude. It's it's been a minute since you've been in here commentating with and being that co-cast and you know, like sidekick of shenanigans, if you will.
Woo! I miss it too, baby. Come on, let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Oh yeah, she's coming right now, dude. It's gonna be some good stuff. So again, we got another heat race coming at you for this one. You know, again, these 8 lappers. This winner's gonna move forward, and man, we're gonna keep counting this thing down until we get to the end.
We got some awesome drivers in here. We got 1-800 NASCAR. We got Trent. We got Quarter Panel in here.
Yeah, Quarter.
T-Skins. We got True Death, Man of Steel, Rubbernecker. Come on, baby. Let's get it going.
Speaking of that race, here we go. And, you know, we didn't get this one done last time, but I think we should do it this time. Let's go with it. Crank her up,
baby.
You got it. In honor of Molly being back in the booth. Crank it up! Oh, no! Hold on to it! All right, folks, that Cranker Up Rub was definitely brought to you today by March of Dimes and Century 21, amazing sponsors of Left Turn Broadcasting and TNT. Amazing run so far.
Got a wild pack up there, Tron.
Yeah, I was just getting to that. We're on no Prime right now. That Trekkie, that Transformer, that Prime right now. Let's see if he can bring that Optimus Prime to the front. No Prime now marching. He is in that 5th position. Hopefully searching with for a run. He had a gap there. Looked like the 19 was starting to get a hold of that draft, getting a good push from, looks as if, the 41. Now sucking up to the back of the bumper. Everyone is running right there on the bottom. You got War Eagles there in the 6 car, trying to hold it nice and steady. True Death in that 3 car in the 3rd position. And they're hauling the nail, trying to get around that 1 car of 1-800 NASCAR. My man Quarter Panel sitting firmly in that 2nd position.
That 1 car of 1-800 NASCAR is very fast. In old formats of TNT, man, that guy just, man, is he fast. He could just power that outside line with 3-4 cars and pass 8 on the bottom.
Now we're seeing everybody locked up tight right now on the bottom. What's this going to ensue at the end? We're coming up to about halfway through this quick run. Everyone's kind of spooling it up. I'm leaving it right there on no primes. It just seems like he's in the middle of the pack. If anyone's going to be primed to make a run, it's Noel.
I'm looking at middle on back there, Tron. I think that they're going to form up, create a line, and take off. But it's going to be interesting to see, you know, as far as, you know, the team members that are left for each team, but how it's going to work out.
Well, so far it looks like it's a 4-on-4 here, battling it up tough. Now, you know, the question is all of those, I mean, because we're still new to this format and the teams in general, are all of the team members lined up together, or are they still intermixed, if you will?
Well, it looks like we got the front four, they're working together, and you got the back four that are working together. So I think that this back four is going to make a move. And we're going to see some double file racing very soon.
Looking for that run.
Again, a little lag back to get a run here.
Yep, that's what it looks like. It looked like maybe drag a little brake action, but he needs somebody on his bumper. He needs someone to help out with that horsepower, because he's not going to be able to do it alone. Unless that 19 gets himself an amazing run, just as the 5-car does. 5-car jumps out, 19 goes with that head of steam. 41's there to follow it up, and they might be able to get a good shove. But those 4 cars are glued to the bottom right now, the top 4, I mean, and they're gonna need a substantial head of power and steam to get around these guys, and I just don't see it happening with the back 3 cars separated as much as they are. They need to be tighter together, lined up pretty tough like, and you get maybe even drift back a little bit. Those 4 cars can match up to those 4 cars in front if they got that speed, that power, and that handling. They need to have that handling to be able to keep those cars lined up with each other. And here we go, starting to line up a little bit more firm here, a little more aero-like. This is what we're looking for here. They need that run. The front 4 are just lock bumper pretty much. I mean, a little bit of spacing in between the first 4, giving themselves the ability to maneuver a little bit. Not locked directly on bumper where they're going to be kind of bouncing off each other, and then when they go through turn-wise, if they're rubbing bumpers and stuff through the turns, especially through the center, you got a tendency to get that car in front of you a little bit loose.
Well, it looks like you got Team Heat that's sitting there with 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if we can get the second line running here. It's going to be wild. I think this is going to be a great finish here. These guys can get joined up together. Looks like we got a little bit of a gap there, Tron.
Uh-oh, not for long. Look at this. 18's coming, looking high. Oh, look at this. A 6-car. Contact. Oh, more contact. Hold on to it. We got a car on the wall. 5-car, no prime, is in the wall. That was at the finish of that race. I don't know who took it. I think Quarter may have taken it. I think Quarter took it. But we're waiting for the report now on who took that. It was so close to tell. Man, if it was, dude. Oh, that was great. Run by Quarter.
It was worth a shot, bud.
Did you get it, Quarter? Did you get it?
Short, man.
Ah! So close, dude. That was a great run, though, man. Nice. You're trying to hold that bottom up nicely. There's a lot of wiggling and a lot of diversity that's going. But does it look like the 4-car took that? I couldn't tell.
No, the 1 car.
Okay, so
3 teammates, 1, 18, and 4.
If you could give me...
Team Heat advances to the next round.
Woo! Bring it back, dude. All right. Great
Keep
run
your eyes on
Team
Heat.
Excellent run there. Okay, so we're going to get scooting on the next round, right?
Sure are.
All right, get him in, get him on, and keep these fans entertained, man. That's what we're all about. Look at this. Cool-looking little 3-wide action, Quarter in the middle. 19 and 4. Good-looking group of car right there. Excellent run by everybody. So Team Heat will be advancing.
Okay, so now we have March of Dimes, the winner of the first race, and Heat, the winner of our last race, racing each other for the winner of the winner's bracket.
Nice. All right, stoked with this one, my man. All right, bringing us back in here. Okay, so we got 2 down. We got a few more to go. Pretty stoked here. This one we got, looks like March of Diamond and Team Heat getting ready to throw down, correct?
Sure.
All right. Gonna jump out of this thing here, folks. Okay, so we got a minute or 2 before we jump into the next one. So stick with us. We'll be back here in just a moment. All right, folks, welcome back. We're about ready to throw this one down again. We got another heat race coming up. Cordy, got a copy? All right, looking for quarter on this one. Wait for quarter panel.
Oh, I'm here, buddy. Just waiting for it to flip. We got literally seconds.
Yeah, there.
Okay, yep. Give us a quick rundown on what we have for our teams here. Who's up?
Oh, we got some great drivers here. Are we on live broadcast right now there, brother?
We are live, baby. Let's go with it.
We got an FRR leading this thing off. And we got FRR Outlaw. We got True Death in here, Trenton, T-Skins. We got some True Death. We got Flash 9, Rubbernecker, Street Machine, Man of Steel. We got some Evil OGR in here right now.
All right.
It's going to be an excellent race between Team March of Dimes and Team Heat for this winners bracket.
All right.
Championship.
I think my money's gonna be March and Dimes. They've been doing a pretty good job so far. I think they're gonna march their way up to the front. Maybe see a victory flag here at the end of this thing. Get that checkered. All right, so we are still on pause here just for one moment. All of this again brought to you by Century 21, Hometown Realty, all over the U.S., all over the world. Look them up.
Green is flip there, Tron.
Oh, here we go. And just as I say that, it's time to get it on. All right, give us a second here. We are loading in the race right now. Get our cameras up and dialed, and it's Talladegers. So it's we're gonna throw it down. Throw it down, so you throw it all kinds fast and crazy. That's what we do around here. All right, here we go. All kinds tuning in. So this is the Heat 3 number 3 on the heats here. March of Dimes and Team Heat. The winner's going to be advancing here. I got a feeling about March of Dimes. I think they're going to march their way all the way to the front here, so keep an eye on them. Lots of fun here, dude. Lots of fun.
There.
Yeah, buddy. All right, so we are looking for... Here we go. All right, race is kicking off here. Dropping that green flag. We on it. We in it. 8 Hundo NASCAR is on the bottom again. You got quarter panel right there with them. Quarter panel on the bottom. True Death right there as well. Man, it looked like we're having a little Matrix right now. I just seen this this show, and this must be a rewind or no? No, this is live, folks. We always live here at LTV. Look at this.
Team Heat is hard to beat if you can't get them off the bottom.
Yep.
And, man, I don't know. March of Dimes, they brought it in the first race, so I'll be curious to see what they got going on here.
Now we saw that one car, take that line to the outside, and they came home the nail around him. They got a couple cars cleared enough to really make a difference. Got to the bottom and walked away with the last heat race. And let's see if they can utilize that same strategy. It looks like we got a line popping to the outside. That 4070 is making a run right now. See if they get down there and side draft that 17 Man of Steel right there. Right behind True Death, a little bit of wiggle wobble. Let's see if the outside line can pick up some speed. They got about 4 cars up on the high. Not enough to get past this line flying on the bottom.
I'm sitting down here on the track there, Tron, and I'm watching this race from a on-track viewer's point, and man, did they just fly by me.
Oh, they're getting it right now. Look at this, 17 on the outside. Man of Steel. And he is flying. He got that cape flapping in the wind. He got the 47 right there on his 6. They got a great run.
Lead change.
Here we go! Oh! Drag race down the front stretch to the tri-oval. Going into one. And they're hauling it around. Look at this, holding tight. Side by side action. Here's what we're looking for right there. Sidecar draft right there. A little bit of contact. Little Robbins. Look as if the high line may have broke apart just a little bit. Possible 3 wide. No, forming it back up, seeing that they get down. Look at this Man of Steel jumping down to the bottom. Trying to get a little bit of that draft off those fast 4, if you will, in the front. See if he can make another stab at it here. That is Man of Steel in that 17 who was high and flying on the outside. See if he can do it again. He got a little bit of help, but not enough. They need to have a collective run together, not just one, not just two. They need that entire back of the field to make a run simultaneously, so they can get that run that they're looking for on that outside. Side draft as much as they can, and hopefully. Oh no! Look like we got some contact. Car sideways, and it does look as if that one car, the 18, the 4, and the 19 are going to go ahead and walk away with this thing, as those guys are now woed up, slowed up, and have no chance of catching this fast pack in the front.
Do they have anybody in that pack that's going to be able to fight for this thing? That's the question.
I don't think so. Got the 41 bringing up the rear. They're gone. Now it's just a question of, is there any other cars in that other team that have a chance to slingshot around these guys at the end and steal a win from this team?
And keep in mind there, Tron. Each team gets 2 chances to race. So if they lose this, they move on, and they will have their chance in the loser bracket.
Gotcha. So winner bracket's moving forward. We got loser bracket coming up next. It does look as if they're going to walk away with this thing. One car of 8 Hondo NASCAR out there charging the bottom line, and they got everybody lined up behind them. This team's going to go ahead and advance. I mean, I don't need a crystal ball to see that one. Now, these are just short little quick lappers here, folks. So we got an 8-lap heat race, if you will. So far I'm seeing small numbers and lined up on the bottom. So, man, it's when it gets dicey out there. If anything happens, it's a lose all the way through. There isn't time to come back. Look like the 4 kind of jumped to the outside. Must be getting close to the end of the race, because now we're stacking up side by each. Here we go. You don't even need a lap counter when it comes down to this stuff. Spread wide, last lap. Here we are. The one car doing everything he can to destroy that draft and that run that these cars are trying to get on him. Does look as if they may have one. They do. And the one car does not have any kind of help behind him, so he's going to be a lone soldier. Here comes the 47! Oh, no, the 4 car! Oh, I think the 4 car took it at the line.
It did. That 4 car took that thing at the line, but it is still Team Heat. Team Heat is taking this thing home.
All right, Team Heat.
I warned ya. I warned ya. Keep an eye on that team.
Yep, Team Heat moving forward again. Looks like the 4 car barely beat out the 1 car there of 8 Hondo. Man, that was a pretty decent run by everybody.
That was a race among teammates there, Tron.
Yeah, that was bragging rights. That's all that was right there. No, I got it. No, you got it. No, I got it. You know, that was hey, that was some of that Top Gun combat flying right there, dude. You know, that's they're all locked in trying to get something done, and they couldn't decide on which way they're going to go here, who's going to take it. But man, that was a great run at the end.
Well, Tron, we know the winner of the winner bracket right now is Team Heat, and they will be advancing to our semifinals.
Copy that. All right.
Team
Heat can breathe a little easier for a minute.
Next up,
a little bit.
Next up, Tron, our race is going to be LTB versus JCR.
All right, LTB, JCR. I'm looking forward to seeing what LTB has an offer. We've seen a little bit of JCR so far, but what's LTB coming to the table?
Me too. Don't sleep on the LTV. We might have had a rough first race, but don't sleep on us.
All right. We're gonna try not to. Let's see if you can bring the heat. All right.
All right, brother.
Super duper excited about all this going on. So if you're tuning in just now, folks, we are Left Turn Broadcasting. This is TNT, and we got something cool going on. A little bit of a stage racing type of thing, but we're doing it more of a dirt track style. So we got a bunch of heat races getting thrown down to the final at the end. 5 cars per team, 5 teams for this format, and they're battling it out one team at a time to see who's going to be able to drive that thing to victory lane for their team. Got points involved, got all kinds of cash involved, got a lot of fun involved as well. So I'm excited to see who's going to be able to do what throughout the end of this thing. Keep their composure, work their lines, and strategies. All right, what's our ETA, you think, when it comes down to the launch of our next heat there, bud?
We're looking at maybe about 5 minutes less than that.
All right, copy that.
But man, I'll tell you what, C21, they're shaking in their boots seeing all this racing going on here. Captain Pitbull just sent me a little message there, and he was looking for a little shout out. But I know you're shaking in your boots, buddy. You got that Team Heat coming for you, the winner of that winner bracket, and now you're gonna face either the winner of the winner bracket first, and then you're gonna have to, if you lose that one, then you're gonna have to face this winner of this loser bracket. Woo! Just to make that championship. So
a lot of racing
you'll be shaking in them boots just a little bit longer, buddy.
A lot of racing going on right here. Alright, so I'm just kind of messing with our screens for a moment. Okay, so while we have a moment, we're going to go over a couple more things. We have setups coming out there for you fans, or for you drivers, I mean. We got, looks like we have New Hampshire coming up and Chicagoland coming out here. Got a multitude of different drivers and different setups, so we're going to throw a couple different setups at you because not everybody drives the same, obviously. And so, you know, some of those setups might not work for your style of driving, so why not give you multiple options, right? So that's how we're going to be throwing some stuff down at you, trying to get as much out there to our drivers, keeping them fast, keeping their cars pointed in the right direction, thus creating some amazing racing. Because that's what we are all about when it comes down to it. All right, so it looks like, yep, getting a little note and a countdown here. Folks, we are going to be back in a moment. We're going to take a quick break, and hopefully we can drop this green flag for one of our, for our next heat race here.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction, 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
What are Century 21 agents made of? They're made of dedication and smiles and never-ending files. Their backyard's kitchen sinks and pens that never run out of ink. They have an uncanny sense of neighbourhood navigation mixed with a memory of an elephant who has a spectacular memory, even for an elephant. They're made of 1 part friendly handshake, 3 parts tough jackaroo, and 98 parts burning the candle at both ends until they find a perfect home for you. And if you're wondering how someone could be 102 parts, the answer is simple. They're that good. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Anchored atop the bluffs of Pismo Beach, you'll discover Steamers of Pismo. In a panoramic view of the Pacific coastline, Steamers reels in the finest coastal cuisine in a most upbeat atmosphere. Top-grade seafood, choice hand-selected steaks, and seasonally inspired favorites, all served in the bar and main room where everyone has a view. And join us for live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. So whether it's a night on the town or the ultimate coastal experience, you'll catch it all at Steamers of Pismo, 1601 Price Street, Pismo Beach.
Five wide and give Tron a show, and then somebody hit the wall.
All right, folks. Let's do it, yeah? Oh, man, I'm all about this one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got all kinds of racing coming up here. We're counting this thing down, knocking out these teams as they falter, and seeing what cream is going to rise to the top in this one. Marley, get a copy? Copy that. Oh, there's Quarter. All right, Quarter. So, who we got up? What's going on? Give us a skinny. We got some antsy fans out there and one crazy broadcaster ready to rock. Uh-oh. All right, Marley. Got Marley up in here. Marley, go ahead and give our fans a little copy that. So let's go ahead and give us a rundown real quick in those 10 seconds on who is up. So everybody is... Ooh. Well, let's hope for it, man. Just let me know when to get into this thing and it's on. Oh, we get into it. Into it, above it, around it. All about it. Yep. Talladegers, baby, here we come. Let's see what LTV can do with the less of a gun, if you will. Will they have some? Oh, that's a firm. Mucka gonna go and haul the nail. I don't think you're gonna see him doing his normal, which is pacing around waiting. I think he's gonna go straight for the Gustos. Speaking of that, let's get into that Gustos right now. Talladega right now. Dropping the green flag and it's on. All right, so we are looking at Mucka right now. Mucka sitting in that second position, looking for a run to the outside. My man Mucka here, CEO of Front Row Racing. This man knows how to race and he knows how to put on a show. Let's see if he can do them both right now. And he is locked high to the outside, and it does look as if he's going to remain out there. Make sure he gets plenty of ducks to follow him. Lining up now, Muck kind of rotating down to the bottom ever so slightly, but you see him, he's going to use up all that track. Uh-oh, contact! Oh, hold on to it! Does! Still in that lead group, what's going to happen? 5 car right there on him. 6 car Williel in that third position. 5 car No Prime in that prime position, in that second spot, looking for some kind of a run possibly, or will Muck be able to drive out of his rearview mirror and basically fend off this hungry pack that's everyone's lurking. Everyone's lurking right now. Bottom line, form back up again. Guys just can't seem to get it fast and high on the outside. But look at this though. We've got a little bit of a 2-car breakaway. Mucka and the 5 car starting to break away from this guy just a little bit. That 5 car really doing an awesome job, giving Mucks all kinds of speed and horsepower down through that tri-oval. Coming out of 2 right now. Muck still leading this thing, holding strong, trying to work both lines. It looks like he's not straight steaming to the bottom, but he's also looking up a little bit higher, trying to get these guys to, well, if they form up. Ooh, here comes Mac Attack high on the outside. He had a mad run, but no help. Muck still getting it out front, but look at this high line starting to form up. Ooh, 13 possibly was looking. No, didn't. Contact. That's going to will up the 22. 22 in the high line. Going to stall out. Maybe they can drop back and get something. As you see here, the pack is starting to form up a little bit more now. Here we go. LTB's down 1 car. You have 4 versus 5. Plenty of numbers. They just got to get them cars solid, lined up together, and get those runs on the outside and get around this fast bottom line. Still nothing. Everyone's starting to form back up to the bottom, trying to find some kind of a run, some kind of a line. 24 jumping outside. That's Easy E. But jumping out by himself, solo run, trying to find a hole, jumps back in. Back into line. We really don't need to worry about too much when it comes down to lap count. We know when it's go time. You're going to see all these cars straight, all kinds, fan out, go nuts with it. Little 3-wide action in the back. We're on board War Eagle right now in that 6 car, sitting in that third position. These guys, those are prime spots to be right there, minus the leader. The leader is always going to be under attack. But a leader does have the ability to control the pace of the race here. If he sees that outside line coming on hauling, he can jump up there, do a little block action, and slow them up a little bit, jump back to the bottom, really work his program and play his game of chess at over 200 miles an hour. Bottom line formed up tough right now, but it does look as if the 24 is starting to lose a little bit of gap there toward the back. Let's see it. 73 is super fast. Look at him. He's got himself a super fast run right now. Will he be able to utilize anything of it? No. Sticking behind War Eagle in that in that 73, right behind the 6 car. 13 falling up in that 5th position. Looking back here, you got Mac Attack falling up the rear of this field. Whoa, wiggles and wobbles out of the 24. But look at this. Here comes that awesome run. Marley high to the outside. Will he have company? Yes, he does. Marley to the outside. He had himself a run, but he didn't have enough company. He's gonna try to fall back in line again. Now we're gonna watch Marley here for a minute because he got these cars in the back. Let's see if we can gap him. Get these guys to line up, but they're wobbling too much. They need to have a really straight, solid line here. These 4 cars gotta be perfect on their run because with that wobble, they're not getting the speed and the horsepower they need. Now here comes Marley again for the outside run. Goes to the outside, but look at this, gonna do it solo because these guys don't have the momentum and the horsepower to keep up. 21 still trying to find something on the outside. Here we go, 3 wide! Toward the back, here he is, yeah! Running forward. Marley trying to side draft the 13 car. Doing so, trying to hold on, a little bit of contact. Marley still high and solo to the outside. The 24 of Easy E trying to maintain his position, I believe. Little wiggles and some wobbles. Line starting to form back up again. We're going to be looking for this thing to wind down here soon. Mucka still charging out front. There's not one car on the field right now that got anything for him. Oh, we are spreading wide. Oh, almost at the end of the race. That was. Everyone spread out there. Let's see who was a victor on that one. JCR takes that one down. Awesome right there. Was that Mucka who got it for JCR? Man. Yep. Hard to get past that, dude. They all spread wide there at the end. Saw them go for a huge fan across the line. Pretty good stuff, though. But Mucka is going to go ahead and take it. And he took it down for JCR. All right. Oh, yeah. A little donut action at the end. That's cool. All right, let's bring us all back here. Okay, Marley, who's up next? Awesome. March of Dimes now, so this is their last chance, right? All right. Ooh. All right. All right. Okay, so very stoked on this one to see what C21 is going to be able to bring out on track here, since all these other teams are now warmed up and they've been sitting there cold. Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Kiss my asphalt is over there. I love this. I love this. She is quite the character too. Awesome driver. Great personality all the way through and through. Pleasure to have her aboard. All right, just a reminder after this here, folks, we will be dropping some setups at you, so make sure you stay tuned to LTV for those setups. Again, we do have New Hampshire coming at you. This is for Cup, always Cup, nothing but Cup. And we're going to be throwing down some New Hampshire setups, and then Chicagoland. Now, Chicagoland's going to be obviously after the race on Sunday. Just a little FYI heads up there. We ain't trying to give away our secrets right off the bat now. You know, we gotta wait till after the race. So we have New Hampshire coming up here. I think either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, since we're running this one pretty late tonight. But then we will have the probably Monday will be the Chicagoland. So stay tuned for those setups. Also, we're gonna be starting a podcast as well. If you and we're gonna be getting drivers on board. So we got some of our specialists out there. Some of the fastest, per se, like Mucka, like Scotty B. We're going to have our garage guys in there, the techs. You're going to have people like, of course, Marley's going to be up in this, you know, he's our garage tech. We're going to have McLovin also. Just a plethora of amazing, talented drivers to help you in your garage. So basically, you're going to be able to come on board live. We're going to be able to kind of go over your setups with you, give you some hints and tricks, maybe adjust some lines, things of that nature. And you're going to be hearing from some of the best in this thing. So if you do miss the show, not able to get on live with us, make sure you stay tuned to it, because hopefully this show will be able to answer a lot of these questions that drivers may have about lines, about setups, just about racing. We're going to go through the field. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really, really good stuff. So hope everyone stays tuned to that one. Got a little bit of everything coming up. And that's right. And we're going to be getting a little more in depth in our drivers, folks. We are going to be doing more than just racing in this LTB channel. We're going to have some fun, all right? So we're going to bring a lot of our personal lives and what we do for fun outside the booth, outside of our race cars, and we're going to show it to you live. So we're going to see just how crazy and whatnot all of our drivers, including myself, all right? Yeah, I'm going to get in on this one too. Why wouldn't I? Are you kidding me? Come on, yeah? Something to show up there to all of us on just what we get done around here, especially in California. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. But you're going to see some live track footage to whatever projects some of the drivers are working on. Get to know them a little bit more, and myself included. So going to be amazing to see a lot of this different insights when it comes to our drivers, not only their speed, but their lives off track as well. So it's going to be some fun stuff. All right, Marley, how are we looking there on our next heat? All right, copy that, buddy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and drop us onto a quick commercial then, and that way we can get us back here and get us all fired up.
NASCAR Passing by Team Monte Carlo.
Come on, man, go. You're never going to get by anybody from this far behind. Let's go. The big hill on the right. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. What you say? I guess my 7 NASCAR championships are clogging up my ears, huh? Now here, there's 2 ways to do this. Okay. There's my way and the wrong way.
Want to be like the Earnhardts? Drive the all-new Chevy Monte Carlo. The cars more champions depend on. Chevy, we'll be there.
Right from the start, to be a winner was always born from the tradition of hard work. It takes every individual working together in the shops, garage, pits, and on the track, united by a single goal, giving their very best to win as a team. It's what makes NASCAR such a great American sport.
Just how good are genuine GM parts? Good enough for Dale Earnhardt, 3-time Winston Cup driving champion. And the same kind of quality that goes into the GM parts for his car goes into the GM parts for your car. So get the goods under your hood. Genuine GM parts from Mr. Goodwrench. Only at GM dealers. Only on GM cars.
Explain it. You're kind of in a limbo zone. Time's different, the speed's different, everything works different. It sounds totally cosmic. What do you mean? It's out there somewhere.
Kyle Petty and Mellow Yellow. There's nothing mellow about him.
They call me the Intimidator. When I'm cooking, I'm unbeatable. Give the folks what they came for. Give them the money's worth. I'm friendly. Just don't cut in front of me.
good to know that in an era of superstars, big corporate sponsorships, and network TV deals, there's an organization that also cares about fairness and sportsmanship, that realizes its fans are the sole reason for its success, and knows it should never go so fast that it can't slow down if there's a good enough reason. This is NASCAR, and this is the way we've done things for 50 years.
Earnhardt takes the lead. And Earnhardt takes the checkered flag.
Where's he going?
I don't know. Hey, he's going hunting.
Man, I thought you'd never get here. You got your camo?
I never go anywhere without my real tree.
Man, what took you so long?
I had to drive 500 miles to get here.
There's no track in the world that's tougher on brakes than the one in Martinsville, Virginia. And when drivers take the green flag here, they all have one thing in common: the same brand of brakes. Because without them, you can't come down this straightaway at 120 miles an hour and still make it through the turn. So which brand do the top drivers use to get them through 500 laps at Martinsville? Performance Friction Carbon Metallic. And we stock them at AutoZone.
That's me, Bill. Here we are at the Super 8.
For reservations, call 1-800-800-8000. How fire-breathing dragons scorch.
The NASCAR Ride-Along program puts you in the action.
Oh, this is great. What? I said this is great. Yeah? Yeah. Pepper really seems to be enjoying himself today. Well, he might want to get his head back in the window. You think so? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Now we going. All right, so we got our semifinals up and ready to rock here. We got C21 and JCR about ready to throw this thing down right now. Wait for the clock to wind down and put these cars on track. Let's see if we can get some of that side-by-side racing, or are they going to be waiting to the end? So it's we got that 8-lap short race going on, and we're going to see what we can get done.
All right, we got about 10 seconds. So we actually, unfortunate incident there. We actually had Team March of Dimes who made it to that second stage of that loser bracket, but they actually had to forfeit. So JCR moves on to the semifinals, and their first race will be against our bye team. Screen is flipped there, Tron, but their first race will be against our bye team for this week, C21. So we're gonna have JCR versus C21. This is gonna be wild. We have Pip and Kiss My Ass from Ultra Paint and a whole bunch of these great drivers over here versus Mucka's team over there. And this is gonna be some wild stuff.
I need up to date. Just waiting on the queue to get in, folks. Give me one moment. Those guys some really cool background music. I like it. Still looking for an invite. Okay, so we are still on pause here for a second, folks. Just kind of waiting for this thing to count down. We have the Century 21 and JCR getting ready to battle it off here. Looks like the JCR got themselves one lucky dog of all when it come down to this racing format, due to the fact of unfortunate March of Dimes had to forfeit.
You're good to go.
Thank you.
You're good to go.
All right, so we are going to get into this guy, get into it quick now. Ooh. Now we good. All right, so getting ready to load this thing up. Again, we have these two teams right now. This is the semifinals. Going to be throwing down a quick little 8-lap race here. Go fast, all kinds crazy, and then we're going to go to our final. Loading it up right now. Here we go. Okay, now it's flipped. Getting into this guy. And it's game on.
I'm walking in the car, flipping down the back straightaway. Holy cow, was that?
Uh-oh, we're already into trouble.
We got War Eagle leading this thing. Right behind him.
Copy that. Waiting for it to flip. Oh, here we go. We're in it. Hell yeah, we're in it.
Fight, baby.
Look at this. 6 car down, leading this thing. Got the 5 car of No Prime right there with. Got Mucka in that 2 car in that 3rd position. Look for him to get to find that high line and utilize it. 13's right there as well. Everyone's starting to try to form up. Yo, go with it.
C21, they've been waiting all night to get this racing going because they had that bye. Man, they are coming with some steam right now.
Yeah, they ain't messing around. Right now we got the 6 MBDI, and they're a little fresh right now. You know, we got a couple great drivers up in that C21. So it looks like they are lined up. You see all 5 of those cars lined up tough right now toward the back, and they're gonna make themselves one heck of a run. Let's get to them. Deadhead in that 13, drifting back. You see Kiss My Asphalt bringing up the rear there in that 9 car. Very important car right there. That last car needs to lock that draft together, and that's the final push to get these cars out and what they need to do when it comes to speed-wise and that air in that bubble. Still looking, we're toward the back of the pack here with the C21 group. Ooh, contact look like, 7. Who's down there on the bottom here? That's the 10 car down low. Trying to make their way back up. A little bit of contact, more contact. There we go. Now we're trying to find a line. Looks like that 9 car, Kiss My Asphalt, starting to move a little bit more forward. We're on TN Killer on that 95. This is that backpack right here, trying to see if they can get a run on this front pack, being led by War Eagle in that 6 car.
Yeah, you got you got Team Heat sitting there 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4 there. They're flying really fast, so I have not seen. But it looks like from 5th on back, they are getting a gap, and they are going to get a run right here.
Yep. Because look at this. The lead pack is now starting. They're actually starting to falter a little bit further apart. But look at this. We're watching Team Killer outside. Here they go. Oh, what was that?
Oh, no. Somebody put Pitbull in the wall.
That was kind of messed up there because he literally came up and saw that run and said no. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so who was that? We got all kinds of wreck-ins and whatnot.
It's like it was that 73 super fast there.
Wow. No bueno on that one, dude. No, I mean, you just straight
on that back run there.
Yep. Looks like super fast is into the wall as well. Not a lot of happy drivers with him on that one. Instead of letting that outside line get that run and get up there and do it. Man, that's very disconcerting. Right when we thought we were going to have some racing going on. So now we're up to these 4 cars running around on the bottom.
That was very, very unfortunate. It looked like Team C21, they had waited all night to get in this race, and man, they had a heck of a run going on there on the outside, and it looked like that 73 car just put them in the wall. That is means for automatic disqualification there.
Yep, sure.
So looks like Team C21 will be advancing to the finals against
all of that.
Team Heat.
That's no bueno. Can't do that. We're trying to promote awesome, clean racing. Yep.
It's a team sport, and if one driver does a bonehead move, then that kind of hurts their whole team. So it's very unfortunate because it looks like War Eagle and Mucka and Noel Prime sat up there and we're leading this thing pretty well, and then one of their drivers just ruined it for them. So unfortunate, but
that is. So right now,
looks like C21 is advancing to that final race.
Yeah. So
against Team Heat.
Wow. So War Eagle is in that C21, right? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yes. No. He's on Team JCR.
Yeah, JCR. That's right. I'm still getting everyone in the right teams now. This is our first race, so JCR. Yeah. So it looks like no matter where he finishes at, they will not be advancing forward. That's very disconcerting. There it was, end of the race right there, folks. So no matter what, C21 will be advancing forward. JCR will not. They had themselves quite the burner team going on there for a minute. They're nice and fast and everything else. So, man, hopefully they have a talking with their driver. All right, so we're going to go directly into our final here. Yeah, word on that one is yes. So C21 moving forward there. We're good to go. All right, folks, give us a moment here. We'll be back here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves set up.
We're going to come back with our championship race there, Tron. We're going to put a cap on this night.
There you go. All right, that's what I'm liking to hear right there. Let's do this, man. I'm stoked with it. All right, so basically, folks, I'm just going to get us out of this screen right here, get us over, and again, we will be back here one minute. I'm going to throw you out one more time to that commercial break, and again, we'll be back in just a second.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
What are Century 21 agents made of? They're made of dedication and smiles and never-ending files. Their backyard's kitchen sinks and pens that never run out of ink. They have an uncanny sense of neighbourhood navigation mixed with a memory of an elephant who has a spectacular memory, even for an elephant. They're made of 1 part friendly handshake, 3 parts tough jackaroo, and 98 parts burning the candle at both ends until they find a perfect home for you. And if you're wondering how someone could be 102 parts, the answer is simple. They're that good. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Anchored atop the bluffs of Pismo Beach, you'll discover Steamers of Pismo. In a panoramic view of the Pacific coastline, Steamers reels in the finest coastal cuisine in a most upbeat atmosphere. Top-grade seafood, choice hand-selected steaks, and seasonally inspired favorites, all served in the bar and main room where everyone has a view. And join us for live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. So whether it's a night on the town or the ultimate coastal experience, you'll catch it all at Steamers of Pismo, 1601 Price Street, Pismo Beach.
right, folks, looks like we are about ready to get this thing kicked off for the very last round here. This is the finals. This is where it's all at. So we're going to see Century 21 battling all kinds. They had the bye, and they just got them. So they had themselves a lucky dog all the way through and through due to some aggressive driving of some sorts. Oh, copy that. Okay, here we go.
A race where the other team got DQ'd with the first night, and man, I mean, did not think that we would see that. And now they get to face, in the championship, Team Heat, who was the winner of that winner's bracket. They beat some of the best teams tonight, and they have some hot rods on that Team Heat. This is going to be an epic race for this championship race. We are at 3 times where it is a 13-lap race. This is going to be some epic stuff that we're going to see here, Sean.
Dude, I can't wait, man. Going for the gustos on this one at the very end. So, like I said, it's a 7%er. A few more laps for these guys to make their runs. Pretty excited. Let's get into this race right now. Dropping into Talladeggers. And we up and dropping the green flag. We are perfect timing right here. This is the final round, 7%. You're looking at the inside line. It looked like quarter panel off to a little bit of a stall move here. We have the 1 car of 8 Hundo NASCAR. Look like he's going to go ahead and take over the lead position. 19's right there. The 95. Whoa! All kinds loose and lagging. Okay, here we go. Everyone's still pointing in the right direction by ever so whatever grace of whatever that was. But, man, that was some insane saves when it comes to that entire group. So we are on board. Quarter panel right now. He's in that 18 car, 4th position. And he has himself a little bit of help. Have that 4 car right there on his 6. 95's right there. Of TN Killer. Got yourself some fast cats, and they're all looking on the bottom right now. Let's see what's going to happen. Could that be Kissed by Asphalt on the outside? Possibly. High to the outside by herself. Yep. Hopefully she'll find herself some friends and not lose the draft, because it looked like she's drifting back a little bit. So we're going to need these guys.
I think that she'll be able to hang on to that draft there, Tron. I'm actually watching the broadcast as we talk. And
all right,
man,
copy that.
We got some fast cars here in a line right now. And I'm waiting to see when this back team is going to be able to join this thing together and take that thing to the outside.
Or are they going to? Or is that front team going to be able to utilize these cars lined up nose to tail and keep that horsepower spooled up, where these guys won't have a chance to get that run?
Tron, you got to keep your eye on that 20 car. That 20 car Pitbull, who is captain of that team. He is going to be. Look at him, just lagging back just that little bit. He's going to get that run on the outside, and let's see if he can do this thing. The last team was so scared about him getting that run to the outside with his team behind him that they took him out. So let's see what's going on. Here they go to the outside.
Yep, outside. Getting that run now. Here we go. Inside line was a little bit spaced up, which allowed that outside back line to get to the outside right there with an amazing run. Looked like you have Pitbull and the 95 right there linked up. Stalled out a little bit, but they're still hauling the nail, trying to get her done.
All right, they're going to drop back in line here and try to get that run again. And, man, they almost made that work with only 3 cars, because 2 of their cars ended up drifting back a little bit on their draft. So let's see if they can get all lined up together here and get that run with 5 cars versus 5 cars. That's going to be wicked. Look for that 20 car while you're watching here.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be lagging back just a little bit to get that little bit of a room. Yep. Now this is also this is a 13-lap race. This is not a 8-lap race anymore. So these guys got 5 extra laps to work out their move,
which can potentially be a lifetime at Talladega. Those 5 laps will seem like it lasts forever due to the nature of this track, of how big it is. Again, this is the world's fastest speedway.
Yes.
All right, so
it looks like Trenton made his way in front of the 20 car, and now you got all 5 cars up there running nose to tail for Team Heat.
Now look who's on spot here right here. Evil OGR69. This guy's been running for a extremely long time. Look like he's filling in for Ventiminator tonight, and he's getting it done, and getting it done with all kinds of grace. Look at this. That 41 car riding nice on the bottom. He has himself one of the fastest on his 6 right now, linked to that bumper. That is that one car of a Hondo NASCAR, and these two are linked up great, and they're actually starting to gap a little bit on the rest of the field, just those two with a tandem car run.
As I was talking about before, look at that 20 car. He's starting to get that little bit of a gap going on back there. And that's going to allow them to get a major run. And you see this front line, they're really broken up. You see a big gap back to T-Skins and back to quarter panel there. And it looked like the 4 car of Trenton, they had a big gap. And here comes that outside run led by Pitbull.
Getting crazy with it, trying to side drop. Now that's some nice side drops right there, trying to utilize every bit of that bubble, and it looks as if that high line has stalled off just a little bit more. But look at this. So going to the high line. Yep, we have, it looks like the that is the 9 car of Kiss My Asphalt right behind the 10 car right there, and they're got themselves a really good push and some awesome momentum on the outside right now. Let's see if they can keep it up. Oh, contact.
Oh, a little bit of contact there. Push that 20 car towards the wall.
Yep.
See if they can gather it back up here.
Copy all of that. So it looks like the 20 car Pitbull is going to go ahead and shift to the back, see if he can maintain his run and hold on to that draft. He does. Captures that draft, gets that car back up to speed and momentum, and he's going to go ahead and see if he can join his crew at the back of the field and see if they can now close off that train being the caboose of this line and push all these cars past them. No, look at the
John,
inside.
I'm used to racing in these public lobbies with these guys, and I know what happens. And man, I have seen that 20 car of Pitbull really make some solid runs at the front of this pack. I mean, he can take his car from 5th spot and pass all the way up to the lead. So if these guys get lined up enough, they got fast enough where they can do this. And it looks like we got this outside line running right now.
Absolutely.
We got this 10 car lead in this pack.
And they got them linked up good. See, now this is smart. They're getting a little away from that pack so that way those cars can wobble a little bit, not make contact and slow down their run. Really keeping that thing wound up to the outside.
Uh-oh, we got Pitbull. He just made his way underneath the 4 car of Trenton, so that broke up that front 5. So now you got Team Heat sitting there 1 through 4, and then 5th is Pitbull. So they definitely broke that up. So now maybe that outnumbering them might just work. As you see Pitbull lagging back just a little bit to get that crazy run going here.
Drag a little brake if needs be, because you don't want to burp that throttle. You want to keep those RPMs up as high as possible. Now having one of their team cars in the mix of their team, could that disrupt their team and that run, because they're not going to try to push that team to the front. If you're gathering me, they're going to try to take that thing side by side and run and race these guys so that way they can't find that momentum and speed to capitalize and win and take that checkered flag home.
Yeah, I'm a little confused of what's going on back here. It looks like this backpack doesn't really know what it wants to do. You see the 88 on the outside. That looks like it's trading paint, followed by a bunch of these guys that are on that C21 team. It looks like they're making that run to the outside, and they're pulling up to 2nd.
Look at this! Yeah! Trade paint to that 88 on the outside with the awesome run. There you go, my man. Get some. High side B hauling it right now.
Line. Oh, they got something going on here. They need their teammate to get up there. Pitbull, where are you at? Get up there with your outside line.
Here we go. They're lined up tough right now, doing a great job. I'm stoked. Finally, here we go. Waiting all night to see this.
We got 4 versus 5, and that outside line is holding their own right now.
They're holding their own. Come on, Trade, and keep it up, buddy. Oh, we got a little contact there on the inside. Inside line's kind of wobbling a little bit. That's going to whoa up and slow them up just ever so slightly. Train's going to have to keep it nice and stuck to the outside. They're doing a fantastic job right in that middle line right now. Linked up, nose to tail. Not a lot of wiggle at all. These guys look straight, solid, And, man, they are just getting it done on the outside line. Now look at this. They picked up one more. Here comes that fifth. Now here we go. Lined up side by each. 5 on the bottom, 5 on the top. Who's going to be able to run a tighter line? Nose to tail.
Like that top line's breaking up just a little bit.
Just a little bit. There we go. It has broke up. Now we're got a little bit ducking low. That's T and Killer jumping back into the bottom line. Bottom feeding and trying to rotate underneath these guys. And possible jump up in.
I think they're gonna try to get another run again if they can get this thing lined up. I think it just fell apart, so now they're kind of sorting themselves out back here. But they did split up that front pack just a little bit. They got the 95 who's sitting there in that 4th position, looking for a run on that outside. Can he get that side draft going?
Whoa!
That's
Bacon, hold it on! 95.
Oh, we got Pitbull who's way down at the bottom of the track.
More contact! Put the 95 up! 95's in it! Oh, Bacon everywhere's in it! Ow!
Oh, no. Pitbull slid up into his own teammate.
Yep. That's bringing that car back up on the track too aggressively, folks. When you get put down to the bottom, you need to make sure that you're clear before you come up. Because if you come up aggressively and fast like that, one, you're gonna have potential contact with other cars. Thus, it's gonna slow up and blow up your momentum, and you're gonna lose that draft. Just as we've seen now. Let's see exactly where Pitbull is at this moment. So there he goes right there. But then we do have T and Killer now, who was the recipient
they're
of
wrecking
all
at
that.
the line.
Oh no!
It looks like Team Heat.
Team Heat, baby.
Team Heat got it. I didn't realize we were on our last lap. That would have been good to call on that one. Oh, that's unfortunate. But Team Heat got it. Great job to Team Heat.
That outside line almost had you, Corner. Man, that was some good racing right there.
A little bit longer.
Corner, you got a copy there, brother?
Oh, strategy, buddy. We just had to let them think they had it, you know?
Yep. Copy that. Unfortunately, I think we missed it.
We had to teach them how to reel that win in, you know?
Nice. Well, that was some pretty good racing right there, especially toward the end. We got ourselves some side-by-side action. Pretty stoked there. Gotta love those guys and gal, because Kiss My Asphalt was really getting some great stuff done. Let's bring us back to the booth here. Woo! So, that was our TNT for tonight there, folks. Man, that was some pretty long and intense stuff. Multitude of racing, different heats. First time at it when it comes to all these drivers, so pretty stoked for their patience and, of course, yours, fans, because, again, this was a little bit more of a drawn-out process, but I'm sure we will be getting it dialed a little bit quicker and a lot better as time continues on. So, man, what an amazing run by everybody. Marlon, what do you got for me?
Well, I think tonight overall went well. We had quite a little bit of a stir up before the race night even started. So we were kind of battling a whole bunch of different things, but we were able to put this show on for you guys, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. And this is gonna only get better. This is TNT. This is our dirt tracking on super speed race, and a whole bunch of heats to a big, a big race at the end. And at the end of the year, these drivers take all that cash money. So it's a big deal, and it's only gonna get better, only gonna get cleaner, and only gonna get faster. So.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's why we do it.
Like Tron said, it's our first time, so we got this thing. It's going to get better.
Yeah, we'll let the TNT crews be ironing it out, make sure they get their formats all squared away. But again, it's some pretty cool stuff when it comes to it. I'm definitely excited to see more of the TNT and see what kind of runs that those outside lines can possess, because that was really nice at the end. So, but I know we've already taken up enough of your time here, folks, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short and get us on out of here.
Yeah. Hey, before you leave, tune in. We got a setup coming at you. New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Can't wait for this one, too. Get you guys some more of these fast hot rods and get out there competing just as hard as these guys are. But, man, thank you so much, everyone, for sticking this one out and tuning in, of course. Until next time, keep it pointed the right direction. Keep it fast. Stay safe out there and have all kinds of fun. Thanks for tuning in.
Subscribe, like, later.
And wants you to start his celebration.